Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
And it seems like they've lost a little bit of confidence in him this past month. They're calling fewer plays for him, letting other guys take on more of the scoring load, and you can see it in his usage percentage.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for Chicago, they've got Vucevic. Jones is out there at DeRozan. And it's Pack, and it's Levine in at the shooting guard position.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
It's rebounded by Portis. Here we go. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. So it's the Bucks now. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
Here's Pack. Jones trying to get open. Pack, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be.
Go. Giannis against Jones. Here's Giannis. They get it back. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the paint. Stolen by Middleton. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Driving in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Off the inbound pass, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Here's Pack, guarded by Holiday. Another one falls for Chicago. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Milwaukee ball.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Shots good by Middleton.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And it's Pack missing. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Miami.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Pat, following the bucket by the Bucks. That's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Middleton right side, trying to get open as Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago making some changes. Bradley's checked in for Jones, and it's Lonzo Ball in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for Milwaukee, for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Buck substitution.
The Bulls leading by 3. We've got Lonzo Ball. Jones is out there with Vucevic. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Pack in a 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. It's tipped. Here's Ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against Atlanta.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Got a piece of it. They recover it. Portis. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. That shot wide open. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Bucks trail by 9. Down low, here's DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball.
Here's Pat. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. I was told it's just a bruised knee, and luckily there doesn't seem to be severe damage. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Oh, Vucevic in position. No good on the shot.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And And so here is Chicago following the miss by Giannis.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 7. Pass to Giannis. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Bucks trail by 8. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. Inside. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Middleton. Holiday's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Holiday.
Quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Some nasty handles from Holiday, leaving the defense shaking its head and all.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Zach, strong first half for the team. How do you build this lead?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got at the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here are the Bulls now. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. And the 3 ball is good.
Where they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
There's the lob at Kumbo. Portis in the post. Vucevic on him. Great D that time from Vucevic.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player, Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
That one doesn't go. Good D by Jones.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic would turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
Bucks trail by 11. Feeds it to Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And Greg, some star big men had complained that They get hit. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
Free throw, no good for Holiday.
Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Bucks trail by 6. To the inside, DiVincenzo. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Lopez with the block, and he gets it back. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pack's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game.
So, nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez inside, guarded by Levine. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here.
Working release, there's no denying that, but he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Pack. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the...
And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Derek Jones is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball. And it's Pack. And at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. From deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 11. Puts one up from 19. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Holiday's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Pack. Defended by DiVincenzo. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, the shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Ball, the pass to Pat. Uses both hands to slap it down.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Timeout. The league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Middleton outside. to Holiday. And Ball with the block.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And that's good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Heck, he got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against Jones. And they get it. Middleton outside. They get it back.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
From deep three-point range, and it's Pat missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Ball. Portis, who's checked in for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Middleton. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The shot's good from Pat.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Timeout called the Bucks. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on.